Hi Aquarius, welcome to your reading. Just a reminder of the way that I read energy, not gender. That means that anyone can show up as a king, queen, prince, princess, knight, page, emperor, empress. It has nothing to do with whether or not you're male or female. It's more about your masculine or feminine energy. We all have both. Feminine energy receives and nurtures. Masculine energy takes action and gives. So just whatever role you're playing in this situation is how you might come up as it pertains to the characters of tarot. This is a general reading, so energy is fluid. That means I might say, Aquarius, why are you doing that? And you'll say, no, that's the other person. Just know that the roles are reversed and get in where you fit in and enjoy the reading from that perspective. What else? I'll read this as a love reading. That doesn't necessarily mean that this is a love reading. This can pertain to friends, family, work, co-workers, business deals, real estate, politics, however it is that it resonates for you. Enjoy it from that perspective. And if you're watching this on YouTube and this reading resonates for you, please subscribe to the channel and like the video. You can schedule a personal reading at thislittlelighealing.com. So let's go ahead and get into what's come out here. This is a lot. So far, it looks like you're dealing with a commitment or contract where things have become disagreeable at best, hostile, at worst. And it looks like things are probably going to come to an end. I think a lot of you are still in that decision-making place where you're kind of, you haven't quite decided and you're still feeling sad about it. And not even just sad, like I think this is something you've worked hard on, that you put a lot of effort into, and you might be sad that you feel like it failed. But there was a purpose in this experience, and there's also a purpose in the ending of it. There's an aspect of this situation that's put you into a lack mentality, and that will also be coming to an end. There seems to be a lot of guilt here for some of you concerning the ending of this commitment, the situation, whatever this is, if it's a love relationship, if it's a business situation, whatever it is. And they're wanting you to release that guilt, to understand that this is how things are supposed to be. Whatever the situation wasn't in vain. There were lessons that needed to be learned here that you're going to take with you. But you know that it's time to move on. That this ending is clearing the way so that something new can be birthed that's more in alignment with you, that offers you more, and is going to be more... I don't know how this ties in, but there's adventure here. That there's something more adventurous for you. There's a lot of healing here too. And for those of you where this is a love situation, this needs to end. So something that's more in line, a relationship that's more in line with what you need, what you want, who you are, can come in. And I think a lot of you already know that. So the way that we're coming into the reading is it looks as though in some aspect there was a passionate new beginning. We have the Ace of Wands and the Ten of Swords. The Ace of Wands is a passionate new beginning. It's something new being birthed, something, you can see that she literally has a little baby here. But a new situation being birthed, a new opportunity, whatever it is. And then the Ten of Swords is an ending, a complete, utter ending. So it looks like what happened in this situation is something was birthed and then literally just came to a quick stop. So something started really quickly and ended really quickly here. For some of you, This is coming in a lot of different ways, so I'm having a hard time trying to decide how to read it the most general way. So we've got the Three of Swords and the Four of Pentacles that are following that passionate new beginning and the quick ending there. The Three of Swords is heartbreak. It's Libra energy. And then we have Four of Pentacles, which is Capricorn or Earth energy. This is air energy. Do you see how he's walking away and just kind of holding on to what he's got with this Skeletor sort of woman? It looks as though you've left someone behind, someone who's heartbroken, someone who's hurt, and you're looking at that person, but you can't help but be dragged away by this Skeletor chick. And you're holding on tight to your money, so money might be an issue here too. But look at the way that she's just like, nope, just leave that behind. You don't need that. You don't need whatever that is. And you're looking back very longingly at this person whose heart you've broken, Aquarius. So I think some of you had a new beginning with whoever this person is that has their heart broken and ended it quickly and went off with another person. This person might have Scorpio in their chart just because they're coming up as a death sort of figure. But this person is just kind of like, you know, forget that person. They're nothing. Well, you know, let's go. And the way that you're looking back at him is like, no, that's hard for me to leave behind. But you did. You left that person behind, that thing, that situation, whatever it is. And as you went forward with the Skeletor chick, we have the Seven of Pentacles, which is Taurus energy, and the Tower, which is Scorpio energy. This is you watching, waiting for something to come to fruition with that situation, and it didn't. It turned into something horrible, into a Tower moment where it didn't go at all the way that you had anticipated. You know, and I think for a lot of you, this is that same energy when I said you put a lot of effort into it, that you waited to see, you know, how things would turn out, that you tried, that you worked hard here, and it just didn't. You know, it just all still sort of fell apart. And then we come into this obstacle is now you're sort of having this judgment day for yourself. And you feel like whatever the situation is that you've created has you feeling like you're walking on thin ice all the time. Like, this isn't a good feeling. Even look at these people down here in the judgment. Like, they just look like they're drugged out and zombied and just kind of like following along and doing, you know, whatever. And do you feel like you're walking on thin ice in this situation? So I think that with that Tower moment, I think that this is an ending. I think this Tower moment ended. Whatever this was, whoever you went off with, you know, and tried to see if that would come to fruition here, that this Tower moment ended that situation. And I think maybe now you're watching, you know, you're making a judgment about the choice that you, that's what it is. You're making a judgment about the choice that you made. Two of Wands is a choice. Two of Wands is a choice. So you're judging yourself for the choice that you made here. Yeah, and even look down at the bottom, see that the face that he's making, like, oh my gosh, what was I thinking? Like, oh geez. So let's see what the energy for Aquarius to embrace concerning this situation is. Yeah, so this definitely kind of seems like a third-party situation where you started something with somebody, it ended really quickly, you went off with another person, probably put more time and effort into that next situation, but that ended, and then you're questioning this choice that you made and probably wondering about this person that got left behind. Scorpio energy here, Cancer, Virgo energy here. What is the energy for Aquarius to embrace concerning the situation? Whatever this change is, Aquarius, I feel like you're stressed about it, but it's actually bringing a lot of healing and peace to you. The universe is working with you. I think your intuition is pretty sharp, but you're putting a lot of thought into this. Ooh. Tell me more. About the energy for Aquarius to embrace. Ooh. So we get the Knight of Cups and the Lovers and the Empress. So the Knight of Cups is water energy. This can be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. It can be Gemini energy too. Lovers is Gemini energy, and then the Empress is Taurus and Libra energy. And the energy to embrace is going back to make an offer of love to this Empress. And again, we have our Three of Swords, little gal over here that got her heart broke. This is Libra energy. This is Empress energy too, that got hurt. The Knight of Cups, if you can see his little armor here has patina on it, which means, you know, that he's lived some, he's learned some new things, and that when he goes to make this offer of love, that he's coming into that situation with more wisdom. So that's sweet. Let's get a closing card for you, Aquarius. For some of you, this may involve a child, or this might be someone that you want to have a child with. It's definitely a spiritual connection. This person is very inspiring to you, that they I don't know, inspiring, I guess. Closing card for Aquarius, please. Freedom. Yeah, it's time to free yourself from this situation. So I hope that this was a helpful reading for you, Aquarius. I hope it brought some clarity for you, and I appreciate you spending this little bit of time with me.